everybody. I hope you all are doing well today. So we have Luella on here. Today's live drawing is of Luella's granddaughter and her horse Blossom. So congratulations on winning today's drawing. And yes, I had the day off yesterday and it was the best thing that I could have done for myself, because the night before, so after I finished Keegs the boxer, now is usually the time that the postman might arrive, so I may have to pause if you hear any loud noise. But anyways, the day before when I did Keegs the boxer using the Faber-Castell Pitt pens, that evening it's like my body just crashed. I just was out of it. I had aches and pains and I just felt like I was hit with a rock. So I was really out of it and I couldn't. The next morning I was like, whoa, I need to take a day. And all I did yesterday was I stayed in my pajamas and I stayed in bed all day and I slept so much. And then when I woke up this morning, I just felt like $1 million. Like I felt so good. So it was just what I needed. Okay, who have we got on? Hey, Maureen. Tracy. Blossom says, I think this is amazing. I am just so thrilled. Ate dinner early, kicking everyone out of the internet, so there is no buffering. I'm all set and ready. Tracy says, time to put the kettle on. I'm gonna miss you guys so much. We only have a few more days left. Bob says, hey everyone, I dropped in to say hi. Have to leave in a bit. My boxathon and I have agility training class and it's about an hour away, so we'll be out most of the evening. Oh, well, have fun. Good work. Horses and Sarah, hello. Tracy, I think I said, hey Ilka, Renate. Hey guys, nice to see you all on here. Yes, I'm feeling better. I think because I've just been overworking this whole month, my body's eventually just like forced me into having a chill day. It's amazing how your body can send you messages. Okay, cool. So today I am using Colin Bradley's paper. So he is an amazing pastel artist. If you have not subscribed to his YouTube channel yet, then you must be on a different world. So check out his YouTube channel. So his name is Colin Bradley and he does pastel tutorials and stuff. Oh, what happened? Why is my camera doing that? Okay, that is terrible. Why is it doing that? Sorry, let me just try and fix this. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Okay, I want autofocus off. Focus, manual function. Cool, sorted out. Okay, so here we go. The paper that I'm using is Colin Bradley's paper, so it's an Ingres pad, and it's a very nice color. I'm not sure what color this is, but it's like a beigey sort of color. And it does have a little bit of texture, which is great for pastels. You do want that texture on there. And yeah, so it says 25 sheets. It doesn't tell you what the weight of the paper is. I guess, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the weight of the paper is. But anyways, so that is the paper that I'm using. And then I will be using my Cretacolor pastel pencils because they're the only pastel pencils I have, so they have to do. I would like to one day get my hands on the Faber-Castell pastel pencils, but one day. No more spending this year. And the PanPastels. So I have a couple of colors of PanPastels, not too many. I've got 8 colors here. I'll tell you what they are as I use them. And then I have some pastel shapers. So I've got one pastel shaper that has a real flimsy point. I need to clean them off from the last color. And then I have another pastel shaper that's a little firmer, so it's not as flimsy as this one. It's a little firmer, and this one's also firm. So that one's got a flat head there. And then I have, because this image is going to be quite small, I have a bunch of these small sponges. And I've got 2 brushes here if I just want to clean off any excess and just rub off the surface or something. So that is the materials that I'm using today. I have it listed in the description. Ooh, something else I put in the description. I put a link to my calendar. My Google Calendar is up there. I already have my schedule booked up until the end of March. So if you guys want to see what I'm up to, then that is the place to go. And the reason I'm mentioning that, and Maureen, actually, I might ask you if you could test that and see if that link works okay for you. And whoever else wants to have a look. But I need to finish this challenge by Saturday, which means I'm going to be 1 drawing short. So instead of it being 25 drawings, it's going to be 24 drawings. I cannot do a drawing on Sunday because I'm prepping for the next month. And if you want to know what I'm prepping for, check out the Google Calendar and you'll see that there's a lot coming up for December that I need to do. So I cannot go into Sunday. So I really hope that's okay with you guys. I'm just going to end up with 24 drawings instead of 25. So Saturday will still be the last day. And that means Friday, my Friday, your Thursday, is going to be the last day that I'm selecting a name. So that's going to be the final name selection for Saturday. Someone's here. I'll be right back. No, my dogs are just being noisy because they can be. I know, I'm sorry, Luke and David and Annette. I wish I could draw everybody. I would love to do that and just, but I can't. I have to limit to whoever gets picked. And yeah, and it's very random. It's whatever the app decides, a randomizer app. So I'm not being biased or anything. I can't pick you guys unless the app picks you, and I'm really sorry. Oh, Luke says that the paper is 160 GSM reading on his website. Thank you very much. So it's 160 grams per square meter, so that's the weight of the paper, the Ingres paper. Horses and Sarah says, it says there's no event scheduled. Really? The calendar? I made it public, so I wonder why it's doing that. I'll have to have a look. No event scheduled. See, I click on it and I see a lot. Let me do a little screenshot. Maureen says, under other, check Shaldean's name to populate the calendar. Okay, so Maureen, it's working for you. So this is what you should see if you click on the Google Calendar. You should see everything that I have scheduled in for the next couple of months. Something like that. Oh. So hey, Wicked says, if you decide to work with pastels more in the future, Pastel Matte is the paper for pastels. You can also use colored pencils and odorless mineral spirits on it. Oh, cool. Thank you. Okay, cool. Maureen says she can see everything in the Google Calendar. You just need to check the calendar, check the checkbox, and then you should be able to see it. Okay, let's get started. So I have a print here. My my black and white printers ran out of toner, so I've ordered new toner, and my colored printer has run out of black, or is running out of black, so it's becoming very blue. So I just printed in whatever color I had. So this is just, so I've just got two over here, and I'm going to transfer the image to save time. But I have a few of the live streams where I freehanded the image, and you guys can just check it out there, for those that are wondering how I do the freehand method. But for now, I'm going to take this purple pan pastel, which is magenta extra dark. I'm going to take a big sponge like this, and I need a paper towel. Yeah, we could suggest pastel matte, but the paper that I'm using today is the Colin Bradley Ingres pad paper. So I have that name listed in the description. Okay, just gonna wipe off the gray over here. And then I'm taking this, what did I say, magenta extra dark, putting it on my print, the back of my print. Okay, so that'll do. So I have it like that, and then I'm just going to position it the way I want it. See you, Eric. Yep, it's important that you study. It's a good spot to put it there. So now I'm just going to take a piece of my masking tape. The masking tape I use is just the it's just a regular masking tape. It's very low tack. I probably won't use like the blue masking tape or the green masking tape on this paper, because it's even stickier than this one, and I don't want this paper to tear, so I use a very low tack masking tape. It's so low tack that if I leave the tape on by tomorrow, when I come back tomorrow, the edges would have peeled up and folded in. That's how low tack this tape is. So that's why I like it, because I know it's not going to damage my paper. Okay. Radio. I will record that later. Okay, Renate says Colin's paper took not so many layers as Pastel Mat does, but it works best for his way of painting with pastel pencils. Okay, well, we'll get to see. I will use my Micador matte fixative, maybe to adhere whatever layers I have before I'll see how it feels. If it moves around too much, I'll use a fixative. Oh, thank you. We could suggest that you see Jason Morgan for pastel work and paper tests. Yes, he does amazing work in pastel pencils. He does hyper-realistic wildlife art on there. And then see Deb Stanley on Instagram for colored pencil instead of pastel on that paper. Cool, thank you for suggesting that, Wicked. Okay, now let's transfer, and then we'll talk about the giveaways afterwards. So, to today's giveaway, which I will select at 11 o'clock, so in 40 minutes, is a pad of the Fabriano Artistico hot pressed watercolor paper. It's A4 and there's 12 sheets in here. So that is today's giveaway. And you needed to have commented the word Fabriano in the last live stream to qualify for the giveaway. So if you do that before I do the giveaway, you will go in the draw. So comment Fabriano in the last live stream that I did, not the time lapse, the live stream that I did of the Boxer in Pit Pens. Hey Chris Craft. Okay, so now I'm using my etching tool. You really don't have to press hard at all. You just have to lightly brush the surface. The nice thing, if you etch like this with your print, instead of like using a graphite pencil or something, you can still use this reference because you don't have all the lines of graphite on here to confuse you. So if you keep this close to your actual drawing, then it's a great reference to still use without the graphite lines getting confusing. I probably just said the same thing in different ways 3 times in one sentence. Hey Marie. Hey Seb. Patty. Ooh, Marie says she posted my Inktense blocks on Monday. Yay! Thank you. I'm excited to receive them. I'm a little nervous about doing her face with those shadows. I just have to remind myself to not think of it as being a face and that I'm just drawing patterns. There's very dark shadows on here, which you'd think would make it easier, but it really gets your brain going because you're like, do I make it that dark? And then right next to it do something that's so light. So I'm not going to do the background in this piece. All I did to change, I just changed the filter on this. In PicMonkey, I like the tranquil filter. So that's all I did. I didn't actually edit this or change anything apart from that. Hey Marie, that's fine. I know international postage, if it's quick, it'll arrive here in the second week, but otherwise it's usually about 3 or 4 weeks. I was lucky, the burning kit that Val sent me, that one, or that Pat sent me via Pat sent me, which is the supplier of the burning stuff. But Val's the one that organized it. It took 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks. I got it in the second week. So that was pretty quick. Yeah, I did notice that. Luella, I did notice that. Is that normal? Wendy, yes, you can. This is part of the sculpting tool set. So this is part of sculpting tools. This one, but this one is called an etching needle. So, but they both have a nice sharp point. So this is part of a sculpting tool set, and this is an etching needle. So, but usually you can't buy the one out of the sculpting tool set on its own individually. You have to buy the whole set. But the etching needle you can buy on its own. Okay, I actually want to erase these lines first. Where's the video eraser? Here we go. Just erase these big marks. Before I carry on there. Oh, poor thing. Well, she turned out to be such a beautiful horse. She's got such a pretty face. Actually, speaking of horses, I watched the animation called Spirit the other day with the horse, the wild horses, and I cried my eyes out. I cried so much. It's such a good film. I've watched it before, but still, it's just one of those happy cry movies, and they did so well. They did so well. It's such a great movie. She actually, Blossom reminds me a little bit of the female horse in that one. Spirit's girlfriend. Okay. So one thing I discovered the last time I used the Cretacolor pastel pencils is that they actually sharpen quite well in my School Smart sharpener. So they will have a very nice long point, which is good because I'm actually working so small. Usually if you're using pastel pencils, it's easier to work bigger than it is to work so tiny. So being able to create a really sharp point is a good thing. I know what you're saying, Marilyn. Every time I watch The Lion King as well, I bawl my eyes out when Mufasa dies. But Spirit, no one dies at least, so it's a very good movie. Ooh. Who else says that her granddaughter and Blossom are a very good team? She won reserve champion at 4th States. Sorry, just bragging a little. Cool. I really have to do another full-size horse drawing, because when I did the 3 horses about 3 years ago, it was Indy, Charlie, and what was the last horse's name? I can't remember now. Anyways, I only did like a little short 15-minute tutorial or discussion on the process that I took with it. And I get so many questions on having a more in-depth tutorial on that video. So I don't have all the video clips anymore, so I can't do that. But it's definitely something I get asked a lot. So I have to do a decent sized horse tutorial again. Oh, I really set myself up for a challenge with this one, because it is small. Okay, now I can erase any excess lines or marks. Because we use the PanPastel, it's really easy to erase those marks. It's nowhere near as dirty or as clingy as graphite. That'll do for now. And then I want to put, because I'm working with PanPastels and I'm going to be messy around the edges, I'm going to apply some more masking tape around that edge. Robert says it's about time someone sent in a horse to draw. Maureen says horses in April. Since I have nothing booked in for April yet. Actually, if you look at the calendar, I have dates on where students vote for what they want to see. So we might get to do it before April if you guys vote on a horse. Of maybe trying a Google Hangout live stream maybe tomorrow, see how that works and just test a few things out. So it'll still be live on my YouTube channel as per normal, but I need to see how the chat's gonna work. If it's a chat, I want to know with the Google Hangouts if the chat that you guys talk to on YouTube comes up in the chat on the Google Hangouts screen. And then I just want to have a play around and see how it all works. Okay, now we can zoom in a bit more. That looks nice and crisp. I have a paper towel here for any dirty marks. Put the watch down. Over here. Okay. Cool. So in 20 minutes I'm gonna do the giveaway. And let's get this down a smidge more. There we go, make that a bit more even. Okay. In 20 minutes I'll do the giveaway, and then at 12 o'clock I'll select the next winner. So we're on number 22. We only have 2 more drawings to go. Only 2 more to go, because I'm going to finish on Saturday. And like I said earlier, I'm gonna end with 24 drawings instead of 25, because I can't afford to do another drawing on Sunday because I have to prep things for December. Good night, Gareth. Thank you for popping in real quick. So yeah, only 2 more drawings, and then this month is over. It's gone really fast. I may have to do like a video clip of all of them together. So maybe condense all the videos into like 15-second video clips and put them all together and see what we created in November. That'll probably be more for me than for you guys, because that feels like quite an accomplishment. Okay, where are we gonna start? I guess we're gonna start from left to right. I'm gonna get a piece of plastic. Under my hand. Oh, you guys have got to see Honey. She's so cute. Look at how she's staring at me. Let me see if I can show you. Honey. Hey. What's wrong? Why are you staring at me that intensely? You listening? Oh, here comes the other one. Hey, Taylor. Cutie. Oh my gosh, I keep knocking this damn keyboard. Okay. No worries, Gareth. It was nice to have you on here when we did. Luke, you're right. Luke says, I always say to start from left to right, and then I decide to start with the eyes. Yes, well with this one, because the eyes are so teeny tiny, I probably won't start with the eyes. We'll see. Sandy's asking, how often will you be doing live streams after this month is over? Well, for those that aren't students on Patreon, I'd probably do I'm doing the Color Pencil Magazine monthly challenge live for everybody. So that's one. At this rate, just one a month. And then there will be another 2 for patrons. So one will be dedicated to those in the US, and the other live stream will be dedicated to those in the UK time zones. And then the end of the month, there's a live stream that I do where I compare all my student drawings. Well, not compare, but I talk about all my student drawings and then do a giveaway and talk about the 5-part monthly tutorial that we did as well. But if you look at my Google Calendar, which I've put in the description of this video, you can see what I've scheduled in for the next 3-4 months. Joanna's asking what type of dogs. They 2 Rhodesian Ridgebacks. Okie dokie. So, you know I said that will work from left to right? No. Scrapping that idea already. I'm going to do underlayer with PanPastels and then do the detailing over the top, and we'll work it that way. Okay. Coffee, water. Okay, pink in the face. Using the red iron oxide tint. Okay, and then using the magenta extra dark, so this is a bit scary, but let's do it. For the dark shadows in the face. Marilyn's like, how in the world do you bath them? We just pop them in the shower. So, because we have a big shower head which we can just undo. So they just stand in the shower, give them a bath. It's really easy. And because they have such short fur, it's easy to just towel dry them. We don't have to use a dryer or anything like that. So luckily we don't have to, they don't have to go through all those loud noises. So yeah, it's real quick and easy. So now that it's hot, we shower them a bit more, probably every 2nd to 3rd week. Because they're inside dogs, we need to keep them clean. But when it was cooler, we only showered them about once a month. Okay. So this is going to look strange before it starts looking good. So we're just doing underlayering. Oh yeah, I don't need to bath them once a week. That's too much. Plus they hardly ever outside really. So they don't smell or anything. Robert says, I didn't see a North America tour on your calendar. I know, if only. I'd have to be a millionaire to do that. Okay. For now, I will leave it at that. Let's add a bit of the burnt sienna tint in the hair. And then those darker values in the hair I will create with the pencils. Actually, I just noticed this area here. It's purple too. And then I'll mix that in with a little bit of orange shade. That'll do. I think I need like an indigo blue. Hey Linda. That's okay. It's so funny how you guys say sorry I'm late, as if you're obligated to be here. Okay, I'm just gonna get another pan pastel color. So I got phthalo blue. Apparently that's how you pronounce it. Phthalo blue extra dark. Hey Carol. Camera. Add some in here. Perfect. That's a good combination. Okay, gonna use the orange shade again, this time for Blossom. It does look a bit like green, but it's blue. Oh yeah, the color that you guys are seeing on the camcorder is a bit different to the color that I'm seeing. Hey Jody. Thanks Maureen. Yes, I'm about to do the next giveaway. Let me just get this color in here. Okay. Cool, let's do the giveaway and then we'll carry on. Luke says Linda, she's using textured fixative between the pan pastels and the pencils. Yes. Actually, may as well do that now. So I'm going to use a bit, not textured fixative, the matte workable fixative. So I'm going to use this one. So it's a matte workable fixative. And it's good for pastel, charcoal, chalk, and pencil work. Okay. Okay, let me just open my window. Okay, while that's drying, we can do the giveaway. So there should be a few more comments than normal because they had a whole extra day to comment. 35. Yes. Okay. So number 1 is Clarice. Number 2, Nanette. Number 3, Angie. Number 4, Christy. Number 5, Kim. Number 6, Jody. Number 7, Esme. Number 8, Eric. Number 9 is Nanette. Blossom. Why did I say Nanette? Maybe Nanette's lucky today. Oh, what number was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So number 9 is Luella. Blossom. Number 10 is Sandra. Number 11 is Jackie. Number 12 is Juliana. Number 13 is Chris Crafts. Number 14 is Luke. Number 15 is Marion. Number 16 is Michael. 17 is Rob. Ngozi is 18. 19, Patty. 20, Lundy. 21, Tracy. 22, Master Art. 23, Susanna Fine Art. 24, Tanya. 25, Barb. 26, Peggy. 27, Marianne. 28, Jada. 29, Jody M. 30 is Rain. 31, Carol. 32, Linda. 33, KS Kratz. And 34 is Noe's mom. Okay, so 34. I would like to ask those that have won giveaways that they don't enter the special word anymore, just to give others a chance. So our maximum number is 34. So if we go here, we put in the minimum is 1, maximum is 34. Save, and let's pick a number. Number 4. Ooh, who's number 4? That's easy. I don't have to count too many. Who was number 4? Christy! Congratulations, Christy. You won the Fabriano paper pad. Woo! Okay, so Christy won that one. Let me write that on there. Cool. Michael, did you know that you won the Bob Ross giveaway, the little vinyl figurine? I don't know if you even know that you won that one. And I'm talking to Michael Kirkham. Oh, tomorrow's giveaway. So for the next 2 giveaways, yes, the next 2 giveaways are going to be a $25 gift voucher from your favorite art store. Doesn't matter where you are, so it depends on who wins them. Will depend on what kind of gift voucher they get. And yeah, the next 2 days are going to be the same. So you have to comment number 22 for 25. So comment 22 for 25. 22 FOR 25. It's in the description if you want to know what to comment. And then you'll go in the draw to win the gift voucher. Oh, cool. So Michael saw it. Awesome. And then yes, if you guys have won giveaways before, do not enter the special word anymore to give everybody else a chance. Hey Kim. Hello from the UK, so it is going to be pretty late there where you are. Okay. At 12 o'clock I will pick tomorrow's live stream winner. And yeah, only 2 more to go. Okay. So I'm thinking I'm just going to do the rest using the pastel pencils because I need a fine point for that. And then I will be working from left to right. So that is dry. Keep it clean. Okay, let's start on her hair. So, some colors here. That one. That one. "12 a.m. Kim says. Crazy. Crazy people. This point isn't doing too well in the sharpener. There we go, that's a good point. No, this point just does not want to sharpen very well. I may just have to go get a little blade as a backup. So this is the sanguine light. And then this is the ochre light. Again, something I want to point out is I do not have much experience using pastel pencils. I'd say this is the 3rd time I'm using them. So, yes, if you can watch this and see my experience with it, but don't take everything I say too hard, in the sense that I do not have that much experience with pastel pencils. So if you want a detailed tutorial, then I would say go look at Jason Morgan's work or Colin Bradley. Oh, there's still that horrible humming noise from my transformer. Yes, thanks, Maureen. Everything will be shipped on the 1st week of December. Okay, so I'm gonna use my shaper to blend that in a little. I can hear a humming from somewhere else. Yeah, Amy, I know. I have a few blades for the pastel pencils. Some of them work, like this one worked fine, but then some of them just don't. Oh, come on. I get so annoyed, like, with the music if it has such a long gap between the next song. Let's see how this one goes. Okay. What is happening? Ah! I just pooped myself. Postman's here. I'm back. Oh my gosh, they gave me such a fright. Okay. Radio. And let me grab a blade quickly. Get a little blade like this. I don't like this. There should have been an easier way. Oh, great. See, this is something that will stop me probably from using pastel pencils much. It's just a process like this, taking so much time, will just annoy me. I think I've broken this pencil. This is horrible. No! Oh, I'm probably gonna break it again. This is gonna annoy me. Nah, I give up already. I'm just not using that pencil. Let's pick another color. Let's pick English red. I really have to get this Derwent Super Crank handled sharpener that you guys keep talking about. Okay. Van Dyke Brown. Okay, and then I'll use a shaper. using the ochre light again. Then a bit of the Van Dyke brown. Use a shaper. Use the shaper to push some of this color out for those random strands. Valerie. Okay, let's leave the hair like that for the moment. Oh gosh. I don't like using pastel pencils for fine details. I just automatically want to come in with my polychromos pencils. Okay, now let's do the scary part real quick. I'm going to do this eye, which is black because of the dark shadow. And this part here is quite dark. That is some scary work right there. Amy's asking, what does the shaper do? Is that too loud? The shaper blends it nice and smooth, so it takes away that texture. So we use a shaper here. So the shaper just smooths it out very well. So, and I got these shapers, I'm pretty sure I got them from Colin Bradley's website, along with his paper. So he shows you in his videos and his website what they're for. So yeah, it was because of him that I got familiar with them. Okay, I think that's like the scariest part that we just done right there. Now let's do the rest of the face. So that's dark tone. Oh, this one, I think. Yes. So using the Mars Violet Dark, I will add this into the dark shadows on the face. Ah, this one's really scratchy. Ah, I don't like these pencils. If you're getting pastel pencils, do not get the Cretacolor pencils. They're very scratchy and they don't feel any good. Apparently the Faber-Castell pastel pencils are very good. Ooh, sorry, didn't mean to give you fright. I'll sharpen the very tip of this with the blade, I guess. Joanna, what are you going to do with 250 shapers? How do people have the patience for this? Luella says Prismacolor pastel pencils work good too. I didn't even know Prismacolor had pastel pencils. Ooh, Valerie uses a sanding block. I don't have one. Oh, that sounds like that would be very, very convenient. Okay, so 25 minutes for anyone who wants to enter this because there's only 2 more days left. So only 2 more people will be selected for these live stream drawings. So if you want to enter, now is the time. And to enter, you have to at least be a $5 student supporter on Patreon. It's a $5 monthly subscription. And then you send me your photo through Facebook Messenger. So it shouldn't take you too long if that's what you decide that you want to do. So send me a picture straight away, or if you know that you're going to enter, just say that you're going to enter and then I'll put your name on the list while you enter. Please don't say that you're going to enter and then you don't, and then I'll put your name on the list. It makes it unfair for everybody else. Yeah, so only 2 more left. So if you want to get in there, then now's the time. A nail file? I don't even have a nail file. I don't even have a nail file. I don't do anything with my nails. I just cut them with nail clippers from time to time and that's it. I have a buffer block. A buffering block. A nail buffer block. I think that's what you call them. Let me go get it. Here's a buffer block. Let's see if it works. Yeah. Yeah, that works. That does work a little. Okay, we're gonna just touch on it lightly over here. So Janice says that the smoothest that she's found before are the carbothillos, and they're 10 times smoother. And Kim agrees, apparently they are good. Noella says she didn't mean Prismacolor, she meant carbothillo. Valerie also says they're good. The carbothillo ones. So I might have to watch a couple of reviews on the carbothillo and the Faber-Castell pastels and see which ones. Jean. Okay, now for the skin. Let's use a bit of the tan dark. Get it right. Let's use a little bit of orange. Blend this in. Oh, thank you, Joanna. Joanna's going to do a review for us and post it to the Facebook page. Kim says that Jason Morgan uses the Cobbithellas and has a review comparing a few different pastel pencils. Okay, I will have a look. Okay, so using the shaper, pastel shaper, just like a silicone tip to blend that all nice and smooth. Marilyn says, I wonder how they sharpen the pastel pencils in the factory. Well, the way they sharpen, they're so small. Like this is factory sharpened. It's a really tiny little tip. Compared to the way I like to sharpen in the sharpener, that's a big difference. So the amount of core that I have exposed in this pencil is the size of the point they sharpen their pencils in. 10 more minutes and we announce the next winner. Iggy's asking, Shells, what's the best cheap art supplies you have ever used? I don't know. I would say that pretty much everything I've got research was done and I picked the quality over the price, I think. So I wouldn't say that I picked anything for a cheap price just because it's cheap. Everything that I picked to buy, I picked because of the quality. Apart from these pastel pencils, of course, because they are not very good. I don't like the Cretacolor ones very much. They're very grainy. Yeah, the blending with the shaper works really good. I do like it. I'm wondering if I should put a blue sky. Should I put a blue sky? Let's do the shirt. And Payne's Grey. And black. Yes, blue sky, blue sky. Okay. Okay, I'll add the blue sky. Let's try and sharpen this. Ooh, look at that. So I'm using the Glacier Blue. Glacier Blue. And this is usually something you want to do before you do the foreground, but we only decided on this now. Oh, that does make a difference. I'll be mixing some white in there too. Yeah, it would be a good place to use the pan pastels. I'll probably use the white pan pastel. I might use a sponge to blend this in. See if we take a spongy. No, a sponge lifts it off too much. Let's go get a pan pastel as well. So I have a ultramarine blue tint. So we'd probably have to do 2 layers. So spray it in between with the Micador matte fixative and then add another layer, and it should be as bright as we want it to be. add another blue. Maybe a bit of the ultramarine blue, which is bright like this. So we'll just add a bit of the darker colors. Maybe we'll just add some dark areas. Okay, let's seal that in quick. And it's 12 o'clock, so while that dries, we can pick the next person. What do I do with the fixative? So using some of the Mikador workable fixative matte. It just darkens it while it's wet. It'll dry light again. Okay, let me check if anyone new has subscribed. Cool, same names. Oy. Remember, if you're a $5 or more patron, you'll automatically qualify. So if there's anyone on here right now, if you are a $5 patron, you want to send in a photo, tell me now, and I'll put your name on the list. Oh, David. Cry emoji queued up. Okay, I'm going to pick the winner now. I think I've given everyone enough time. Okay, so Luella is today, so I'll remove her name. And then, okay, so we got Shara, Barb we did. Shara, David, Lundy, Luke, Steph, Nanette, Maureen, Marianne, Lottie, Ngozi, Amal, Carrie, Lenny, we did. Far out. This thing doesn't save. It says save and then it doesn't save properly. Jody, Renee, Christy, other Jody, Peggy, Linda, and Gretchen we added today. Okay, I think we're good. Then he's like, randomize. Okay, randomize. Lottie! David, I'm so sorry. Lottie, congratulations. I think you posted a picture of your friend actually. And I asked you to get your friend's permission first. So, let me go get that image. I can probably get it here. Okay, so Lottie entered an image of her friend Judith, and it is this one. So that's going to be tomorrow's live stream. Congratulations, Lottie. I will be joining your friend Judith tomorrow. Oh, David. Oh, hey, Nanette. Oh dear, we're gonna have to do something like this again. Okie dokie. Let's keep going. So I'm gonna stream until 1 o'clock. I keep forgetting to put my watch back. So I'm going to stream until 1 o'clock and then I'm going to stop the stream, but I'll still have a part 2 live clip on here. But yes, there's a few things I want to do and I want to have a break. So I'll finish at 1 and then I'll carry on later. So don't worry, Lowell, there will be a part 2 in real time, except it just won't be live, that's all. But you'll have 2 videos that you can watch in real time until this one is finished. Okay, so now if we add another layer to the sky, we should be able to make the sky look a little less textured compared to what it looks like now. So let's put another layer of the blue on there and we'll make it look much smoother because we've sealed in a layer with a fixative. Look at that. Oh, you guys are making me feel guilty as hell. Yes, there's only one more chance left. Oh, bye, Luke. You don't sound very happy. Hi, Mazine Power. Welcome to the chat. Majin says, it's not you. All is fair in art and randomizing. Yes, I guess that is the fairest way to do it. Luke says, just very tired. We will draw ourselves to practice a portrait. Yes, do that. Oh, good night. I hope you sleep well. Maybe you'll dream of me doing a portrait and then it did happen in a different dimension. So Iki says he struggles with portraits, and I actually did quite a few in this challenge, and then obviously tomorrow we're going to do another portrait. So there are a few videos there for you to look at. But yes, I agree that people portraits are much more difficult than pet portraits. Okay, now let's use a little bit more of the ultramarine blue. And then a little bit of the white. I'm glad you guys suggested that I put a sky in and not just leave it the color of the paper. It does add a bit more to it. Okay, so I think I want to seal that in to make it stick, and it's there. It's done. Valerie. Kim says, do not brush off the excess or leave it. I just blow off the excess. And then at the end of the day, I clear everything and I clean my section up properly and then prepare for the next day. Okay. Cool, I like that. So what I want to do is finish this the bottom sections here of the arms, or just finish the arms, and then I can remove the, actually, let's remove these ones. There we go. Because we're done with those sections. There we go. Now we can get a better view. That looks good. Oh, Val says Kim was asking if I get rid of the dust before I seal. I blow the dust off before I seal. Yes. I don't want to use a brush because it's powder, so I don't want the color to sort of mix into each other. Okay, using a bit of the tan light, I'm going to blend this section of the arm in, and it's like sort of highlighted over here. So that does, I know that looks weird. So look at the print here. So this is dark here. And this is dark here. Taylor, our neighbors are backing their caravan into their driveway. Now Taylor's barking at him. Taylor! Go lie down over there. Good girl. Okay, let's blend that in. Oh, whoa, Majin, thank you. You're spoiling me way too much. Valerie says at least Taylor listens. Mine give me a look as if I'm not done bark yet and then keeps going. Taylor is my little baby. She listens to my every word. Honey will stare at me and choose to ignore me. But Taylor's very good. Taylor will ignore Vinny though. Hey, you ignore Daddy. You don't ignore me, do you? She has her moments though, I guess. Thanks so much, Majin. It's so sweet how the rest of you are thanking her too. We just got a new student on Patreon, Matt. That is a massive pledge. Far out. Thank you very much. As soon as I'm done with the live stream, I'll send you the link for your login to the student portal. Wow. You did too. Matt just pushed me over the $1,000 mark on Patreon. That's crazy. Thank you very much. Okay, so these hands, I'm really going to have to work on them. Let's actually do this part as a t-shirt, which is like a blue. Let's use this blue here. It's actually white, but it looks blue. Blended that in. And then we can use the black to put the pattern on there. Did I, Valerie? I'm sorry, I'll fix that. I wonder where I got that from. I will fix that. Hey, Clarice. I'm gonna take a little bit of the English red, I think. I wonder if I use my little Tombow eraser. I just went a little bit too far over the one edge there. I guess once I put the background in here, then the side of this hand won't look so weird. Clarice is asking, how am I liking the paper? Yeah, I don't mind the paper. It's working nicely. I think I'm not so focused on the paper because I'm not enjoying the pencil so much. So I think, yeah, the pencils are very scratchy and grainy, and I'm not too fond of the pencils, so I'm not even focusing on how the paper's working. But the paper is nice. It's a good pastel paper. It's nice to blend with the PanPastels. And yeah, it's got enough of a tooth for the PanPastels to stick to it quite nicely, although you still need to use a fixative to sort of seal it in. Okay, it's starting to look a smidge better. Okay, I'm gonna use my black to really emphasize where the fingers are divided. Okay, let's blend that in and maybe that'll look a bit better. Oh, thank you, Maureen. I see what I've done wrong here. This finger is way too high. Okay. Okay, that's better. recording with two cameras. So the camcorder is the camera that you guys can see through now. And then my DSLR only records for between 12 and 14 minutes at a time. So after it's recorded a clip, it does that click. And then I have to press record again. Okay, let's do this hand. Let's do the apple and then we'll do the hand. So using permanent red dark. And then a little bit of vermilion dark. Indian red. Try and sharpen this with my sharpener. And that just broke off in there. I do not like using a blade. It just wastes so much time. Let's see what happens. Color. Let's use the yellow gray. Okay, and then blend that in. Hey Stacy. No, DSLRs, because they're made for photography, not so much for video recording. They just don't record for that long. If you want it for video recording, then yeah, you have to get a camcorder. But I can't use my DSLR for live streaming because this one is the 60D and all the components on the screen of the DSLR show up on the live stream screen as well, and there's no way of getting it off. So I have to use the camcorder. I can't swap them around. That was about to break. Oh, that's interesting. Yes, it's starting to transform. Okay. So I really actually can't add more detail than that because it's just too small. It's too small. If it was bigger, then I would be able to. Okay, 15 more minutes and then I'm gonna end the stream and have a lunch break. Okay, let's start working on the saddle. David says, look up Magic Lantern firmware for your camera. It's a third-party firmware that basically gives extra features to the camera. I believe exporting clean HDMI is one of the features. Magic Lantern. Okay, I'll write it down and have a look. Hopefully it's not too technical, because I'm not good at working things like that out. Magic Lantern. I still can't believe Matt. That's crazy. Our new student on Patreon. Okay, so what's it called? Magic Lantern. Magic Lantern for DSLR. Sorry, Matt's not a new student. He's an existing student that just upgraded his pledge. Let's get a blue in here. And in here. Good night, Iggy. Thank you for joining us. David, I probably won't get far with that. That sounds complicated. So the hand is starting to look a bit better now that I'm getting the background in. Aw, Peggy. Well, on Patreon, we're going to do some Google Hangouts. And then for those that are willing to set up their cameras with their work, I can help them live. Okay guys, I'm gonna take a break and then I'll continue with this later, and then I'll put part 2 up as soon as it's done, and then that way you still have the real-time video. Where did I do that color? Yeah, and then that way you still have the real-time video for both Lowell, and then I will put the time-lapse on as soon as I've edited that as well, once this is all done. You can see I'm avoiding sharpening these. I feel like I'm doing well considering that I'm not having sharp points. Okay. Bye, Ronnie. Thank you for joining us. Good night, Peggy. Yes, all done for today, Marilyn. I'm gonna have a lunch break because I need it. Yesterday, my body was just worn out. So today, I'm gonna make sure to take care of it. So I'm gonna have a decent lunch, healthy lunch, and I'm gonna take my time having lunch, and then I'll get back into this. Okay, thanks guys for tuning in. I will see you guys later. Oh, and as soon as I finish this stream, comment 22 for 25. So you'll see in the description what I mean. So if you comment that, the giveaway word in the comments, then you go into the draw to win tomorrow's giveaway, which is a $25 gift voucher at an art store. And then tomorrow as well, during tomorrow's live stream, we'll be picking the final name for this challenge. And then we will be finished. Thanks, guys. Okay, if you need any further information, it is in the description. And yeah, I've also made my Google Calendar available there, if you guys want to see what I've got planned for the next 4 months. You guys can have a look at that now. Okie dokie.